domination. And what do we see here but Sinatraa going to be coming in on the Zarya?
Sinatraa, one of the absolute best Zaryas in the entire world. Mostly just how well he plays it allows him to get his ultimate ability up so quickly. And Graviton is a fight-defining ultimate.
Well, the first fight already underway. Team USA just getting directly onto the point, pushing New Zealand back into the cafe area. And what we see from USA right now, they are dominating space. They already have almost 2 ticks, and they're pushing New Zealand back.
New Zealand not even in fighting condition right now. What is with Sinatraa? He's at 99% on the charge. How does this man do it? He's an absolute magician on the Zarya. And the Zarya is such a great addition to these rosters because it counters the Diva.
And this was just effortless by Team USA. They're going to clean up New Zealand and take the first point.
Not only
now looking for the right way to throw this in. Doesn't want to throw it into the defensive matrix, but here we have Will X into the back line. 2 kills here from New Zealand. They're striking right back. It's Sinatraa. You just got to hold on to that Graviton surge this time.
They absolutely needed that fight. The individual play from Willix slows down the United States.
The United States is that they can open up with the sound barrier and really set the engagement on their own terms. Jake already in the back line being a huge distraction, making New Zealand look to 2 fronts. They can't get through the front door and they're getting attacked from the back, and that's going to be huge. And oh my goodness, USA, they get the point.
There needs to be a more aggressive engagement from New Zealand, but in the counterpoint, United States is taking space away. We saw
Alex right now certainly needs to give New Zealand a little bit of stability. We'll see if we can do it. But meanwhile, you have Jake in the back, still being the distraction. Legabro was engaging, taken down by Sinatraa. USA, not flashy, but very effective. They're going to go with the Transcendence, and that's going to neutralize a lot here from Willx, but won't be enough.
Willx is able to take down Jake, who's been such a problem for them. Jake has, I don't think, even died this entire game. They will end up getting a couple kills traded back and forth off the back of the United States tanks, and though the DPS showed up for New Zealand, not enough, as Sinatraa continues to run wild, has another grab ready.
This is why Sinatraa builds ultimate so quickly. He's so deadly in the Zarya, and now has what could be the cleanup Graviton. United States leading their way to victory. He's going to drop the Graviton, gets Willx, and the United States, they're almost there.
Sinatraa, largely known as a tracer player, but those skill sets transfer over. The tracking, a desperation sound barrier towards the end is going to keep New Zealand alive and in fighting condition, but they need to convert this into eliminations.
They do, but for the United States, this is great. They haven't lost anyone here yet. They're able to get the kills they need. New Zealand looking for a miracle, looking for anything, and they're not getting much. Adam might fall, but the United States just a little bit away, and they're going to take this first round.
Have to use it, but USA is not giving this up for free.
USA is not giving it up for free, but they have very little left to give right now. It's almost captured here for New Zealand. The United States, they're diving in one more time. Sinatraa moving in, but signed. It's another 2 kills for him. His Sombra so far has been great. And we'll see if the United States can bring this back. They do invest the sound barrier into this fight.
They invested sound barrier after they already forced some ultimates out of New Zealand. They knew they had free money to work with, and they will push them back off of the Graviton. They did in. Blade is ready. Sound barrier comes off, ZP.
Sound barrier's in, and here comes Willx. Dragon Blade out, looking to pierce right through. Fighting Sinatraa into the cafe, slicing, but will get taken down. Still, though, it's a good opening here from New Zealand. 2-1 in their favor, but look at Coolmat right now. Still at full HP, still working around. He's so good for delaying for the United States right now, and let's see what he does.
Well, you get Factor Fiction in there, too. That has been one of the overlooked strengths of this United States team. The EMP comes off from Sign, but is there the follow-up? There is a little bit from Huwu, able to take down one of the tank duos there. Jake actually gets the boost. You don't see a boosted Tracer too often, and that might be why.
Well, when Tracer gets boosted, she says, nobody can stop me now. Sign disagrees. Sign has been great so far for New Zealand. Really, they're rocking, keeping these fights alive, but the problem is the United States is tenacious. They're getting back onto this point, and they're about to have a Graviton, which could seal the doom here for New Zealand.
The United States had a lot of good tank players audition for this team, and a lot to be the man to watch right now. Is it going to be a small battle between him and the opposing Diva? Can he get that grab off, or will it get gobbled up by the defense matrix? Factor Fiction already takes one down. They were trading back and forth, CP.
Factor Fiction gets that first kill, and now it's 5-on-5 right now. United States not able to get too much off their Graviton, but Factor Fiction still rumbling and stumbling in around the point. Gets the kill on the Cantus, and the U.S. holding firm off of that tank play. Factor Fiction and Coolmat holding the fort. 5 seconds remaining, and this is looking like this first map will go the way of the United States.
It has absolutely been the tank show for the United States right now. Not only was it Factor Fiction, not only was it Matt 69, but also Sinatraa flexing onto the tank as well. Aggressive on that shield now cracked and down, and you see Sinatraa take that Q to run in. However, Signed already showing up, sealing and delivering, takes down Jake right away.
Jake underestimating that McCree. That gives New Zealand an edge here. New Zealand now moving up, 6 versus 5. United States, they have to back up and give this respect. Now they're down. Fact Fiction, this is big for New Zealand as they catch the United States a bit off guard.
Very patient, punishing the United States aggression, able to catch it on And now Jake has switched off of that Tracer. Now that he's seen the McCree, of course, that's Tracer's natural counter with the flashbang, able to stop flankers dead in their tracks. Jake's going to go over to the 76, also a very good hero on this particular stage.
Yeah, Jake right now, he does not want to fight that McCree straight up, but somehow the United States able to come back in and retake the point despite the decent start of New Zealand. But we're going to come in here with the Graviton Surge. Immediately answered by Rawkus, who built up the Transcendence. United States, very healthy. The Graviton not going to do quite what they want. And for now, the United States controlling a good amount of space.
It was an interesting Graviton there. They are starting to use some ultimates on the side of New Zealand to try to bring this fight back. Now with Matt out of the fight, it opens things up for their McCree. But Blade comes out for Will, does not find what he's looking for, gets beamed down by Sinatraa.
And here's the problem right now for New Zealand is that even when they are getting good kills or not getting full control of the fight, United States is able to keep fights alive that they might be at a disadvantage of. And when they get an advantage, they crush through New Zealand. This has been a problem for them so far. And now look at Sinatraa, creeping, waiting, stalking, and there's a Graviton and picks up everyone on the New Zealand side. Will the fall through be there? They're able to sustain, at least for now.
Now, it's a great reaction there by Birdie. He dropped the sound barrier, able to keep his entire team alive, so he completely negated that ult, but they're not able to escape quickly enough, and that is a triple-digit energy Zarya. That makes things just go away. It's like the eraser in the paint program.
The eraser in the paint program. Too many times have I had to resort to that for reasons you don't want to know. But United States right now, able to keep firm control here on the Sanctum, and they're using the map terrain very well, where New Zealand, oftentimes you do feel forced to go through that choke point, and the United States had a good welcoming party for them there.
They're going to go through the choke point, and Sinatra's going to have another grab waiting for him. He just used it. That's not fair, Sinatraa.
Sinatraa not playing by the rules anymore, and a Graviton of his own going to come out, pulling in again the entire New Zealand team, and the United States is there for the fall through. It's a clean sweep. New Zealand has been liberated.
That is just dirty, and now at 90% for the United States, they're just going to go right outside the shuttle. They are popping visors right outside. A statement position here from the USA. No way that New Zealand could even get out and touch this point. The United States will take the first stage of Nepal.
To open up the shrine.
I don't know if I'd ever call Sinatraa on Tracer good news for anyone. One of the most dominant Tracers in all of the scene. Jake's going to swap over to Genji. They're showing the versatility of this team, and already a beautiful initiation from Fact Fiction. Takes down both support heroes. He gets 3 eliminations, 4 eliminations right off the bat from Fact.
I thought Winston was supposed to give some sort of sign when he was raging out there, because Fact Fiction, no ultimate required, getting 4. Very good opening here from the United States. And now they are in firm control here yet again. New Zealand already on the back foot.
It's been difficult overall for New Zealand to find entry, even Hollywood, and now again on Nepal. This is a more wide open map. They have choices to come in, and just where is their initiation going to come from? Who is their first dive target, and can they get that opening elimination to start the fight?
Well, New Zealand right now, they're looking for the way in, but they're not being decisive. The United States poking them from all ends. They get signed early on, and now there's blood in the water. The United States moving in. They have no chill here whatsoever. Deep diving into New Zealand territory.
You know what's funny is I think Sinatraa gets Gravitons quicker than he gets Pulse Bombs.
I don't understand, but you are correct.
That doesn't seem right in some of these fights.
Well, speaking of blades right now, Jake has his blade armed and at the ready, and we know that he's very good at executing with those blades. Sinatra's already down, so it's up to Jake. And oh my goodness, Cantus shuts that down immediately. New Zealand perhaps finding some life here on the shrine.
They do get 3 eliminations. They are cleaning up the rest of it. It's just going to be Fact. He's going to pop Primal Rage. Now, this is smart. He's all alone. It's 1v6, but Primal Rage gives you 1,000 HP, able to stall it out on the point. You're going to trade ultimates for percentage points there. That's what Fact Fiction's doing. And also buys a little time for Sinatraa to get back up. They're fine staggering onto this point because they're still in control of the point.
The United States, yes, they might end up losing this here, but they're forcing New Zealand to use them their whole biggest Rawkus. Has nothing of it. Plays footsie right in Willis' face, and the United States coming right back in. Nothing for free. The motto right now for the USA.
Best melee in the game, bar none. Best melee in the game. A monk boot to the dome, takes him down, and all off the back of Fact Fiction using Primal Rage. USA's almost going to take this map.
New Zealand had 5 ultimates up there and positioning. You shouldn't lose this, but they are. United States coming right in, cruising right through. They're going to hold on. Overtime ticking away, and that will be the United States taking the ball.
He talked a little bit about the mechanical play of the United States, but right there you saw the intelligence.
And that was Matt pressuring him from behind, and now New Zealand, they're taking it slow when they should be taking it fast. Willix, finally though, goes with the blade, finds Adam, gets a double kill, and now New Zealand perhaps opening the way.
They absolutely need to get aggressive. That's what they did there with the blade, but they can get aggressive and they can die here too. They have the resurrection. You have to use res. There it is. The resurrection will bring back the Winston and the Lucio player full strength now for New Zealand.
Kansas right now, of course, a bit of a mercy main, able to use that, bring his team back up to the fight, but will it be enough? New Zealand right now struggling to get control as now it's Fact Fiction, the one delaying. He's going to fall, however, though, but has enough delay been done? New Zealand, they're taking full control of the point. They have 5 members on it. It does look like they're getting grabbed.
They finally get there. They're still running the Widow. I think Widow's better.
Dragonblade is out. Lygabrill is already in, so if he's going to support this Winston, he has to go in now, and he does. Finds Rawkus early on, conserves the blade. It's a good opening here for New Zealand as they approach the point.
It was a beautiful dive. They're going to double down and throw it on the sound barrier. Actually, both sides come out. Willix has his signature blade out. He is looking for the Lucio. Will find Adam, even though he's trying to Wolverine. Gets another one. And Jake, that is 3 kills. This is the opening you need on assault maps.
This is very good for New Zealand. They might have caught the USA a bit off guard right now. Now the United States, they have to delay. The Transcendence is out, but New Zealand getting tick after tick right now. 2 ticks already in their favor as the United States working to come back out. But they have been able to reestablish the United States fully back alive as they try and fight New Zealand off.
The United States is going to have some very important ultimates coming online shortly here. The self-destruct takes down Sign. That's a huge part of the damage dealing capabilities. Jake's able to DMAC, and for all intents and purposes, this push is over as the retreat in full effect for New Zealand.
Again, what we are seeing right now from the United States is that they can bleed, but they're very good at limiting the damage from wounds sustained.
Here it comes.
They're on the way right now. Soundbear is in. The blade is out. New Zealand, everything on the line. Looking to pierce the United States here, but it's Jake into the back. He cripples their healing by taking down the Ana immediately, and suddenly New Zealand stuck. Down players. Overtime is in progress, and it's looking like the United States will be holding New Zealand off. Overtime starting to tick down as New Zealand is thrown off the point.
It was blade v engagement just yet, but the U.S. just walking right onto the point. New Zealand lets them.
New Zealand now having to go back, but they get their bounty. Jake already down from the New Zealand flank, and now the United States gonna have to fight this back short-handed. Only 5 players in New Zealand moves back to protect their point. They did give up a ticket early on though, so with this equalizing kill, New Zealand now under pressure.
Matt just roving around, helping out whoever needs just a little bit more damage on the Diva. He gets in, but it is Huwu who actually brings it back a little bit for New Zealand. He gets a double kill, but now Jake has rejoined the fray using Sprint to get back to the fight quickly as Soldier 76. And though they grabbed a couple kills, did New Zealand, United States will be capturing this first point. And Lucio can get back into this fight. They have all 6 ults up.
The United States is ready to go right now. Their war chest is full. They're waiting for the opportunity. The Dragon Blade is out. New Zealand comes in a blade of their own, but will be enough. Sinatraa, the nano boost on him, looking for targets into the back, slicing into that Ana, and is going to get it with the aid of Fact Fiction. Now the United States, 6v4. This could be their victory push.
This could be round 2 for them. They only used 3 ults there. They're going to save 3 more. The tactical visor from the high ground. That is brutal. No way to get back onto this point as Jake cleans up. However, good stall. They haven't gotten any permanent progress on the point. New Zealand stalling out well, but it might be too much now, ZP.
Jake's positioning right now is great. You have to deal with the soldier here. You can't let him do it for free, but they have so many threats. Jake gonna take that down with the aid of the Ana. They're rolling right forward, and the United States takes map number 3.
Yet again, just beautiful economy from the United States. They started the fight using 3 ultimates. Matt used a self-destruct to get them progress on the point. There need to be 2 things that they haven't been so far today. Aggressive and decisive, but that is almost the fight over already. A sign down. Matt is going to zone out and gets the Lucio with his self-destruct. 4K, but back to life.
The resurrection comes in, but that just makes him even. The EMP comes out. The lights are out. Jake diving to the back line, slices through Sign again. He's not able to stay alive, and the United States says, it's fine if you come back to life. We are very good at killing zombies.
He's flankers. He's going to try to get pot shots onto the cart, and they do get 3 kills right off the bat. Rawkus tries to bring it back with 2, but that's it.
Rawkus, though, I wonder if he's done enough here to give the United States a little bit of hope. He is very low in the back line, but Jake gets on the birdie. I just don't know if it's enough. They've bloodied New Zealand here, but they lost so many early on, including Matt's taking presence, that it's difficult. And yeah,
they're out.
Their mobile defenders are actually able to push New Zealand back. And we're down to about 13 seconds. They don't have time to waste.
It's just the scrappy DPS. Sinatraa and Jake just mechanically out-duel their co-partners there, and they were able to get the kills and bring it back. Less than 5 seconds left. New Zealand against the wall.
New Zealand, they now have to be all in. United States has bought themselves an opportunity to finish this out right now. We are in overtime. Sign. It's high noon. Looking for targets. Gets Jake, but gets punished right now in favor of the United States, looking to end this right here on this defense, but New Zealand having none of it. They get the advantage. The Dragon Blade is out, and will it be enough to push the U.S. back?
Well, they are trading back and forth, and the offense still in this, but Sinatraa comes up again, and he's able to kill one of the supports. That means it's very difficult for Will to stay alive. He falls to Sinatraa yet again. It is all on sign now just to keep this alive with his Winston.
He's trying to buy some time, but the United States having none of it. They have a dominant presence here on this payload. Overtime ticks down. And where you run the Electric Cowboy nano boost onto him. Not going to see that out of here, but Jake still very confident on this character.
They are giving up a lot of free space, and right now Matt is able to take down one of the tanks on the other side. That's a great entry kill for this team. I really thought New Zealand was going to want to fight around the other side of this bend here, but now just letting the USA bully them back.
New Zealand right now already against the wall. The United States one team fight away from already finishing out this map. They have dominant positioning. They have better poke. New Zealand, they drop the EMP, but they're not able to capitalize. The Sombra gives her life, and there's nothing to be had as Jake creeps to the back. Gets the support kill and looks for more. The United States on the verge of taking the map.
There's been nothing for New Zealand going right this so far. The blade also comes out, and they just clean up. They use ults just for good measure. USA wins Route 66.
Well, Hex, the crowd wanted a show, and they got one. The United States opening up the first match of the day, 4-0. A great showing for the hometown team.
Exactly what they needed to do, establish dominance, and I think a lot of people are going to be kind of quiet on the forums who are doubting USA.
The really nice thing about this US team is that they showed multiple different things that they were